Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Comic Book Fanatics. And so I'm finally getting around to do this video on trade, I guess it's called. Things that I'm hoping to trade with other folks within this community. And this is sort of going to be like a two-part video where I'm going to show you the things that I want and I need. And I'll do another one where it just shows you the things that I have to trade. Now, I'm not going to do the high-end books, of course, the key issues that are up there in price, because to be honest with you, I don't think I have anything in my collection that's going to match or even compare to being able to trade anything that's up there. So I'll just kind of work on that on my own. And eventually, you know, because I don't own a lot of doubles and I don't flip a lot of books. Matter of fact, I think to my recollection, the only thing I could think of is I don't think I've ever flipped any books, to be honest with you. I flipped one statue recently, and I think that's the first statue I've ever flipped. So we'll go ahead and get started, but before I do that, I want to give a shout out to Biggie's Comics. He just hit 200 subscribers, and I just want to say, hey man, that is freaking awesome. It's well deserved and well earned from you. I really like your channel. I'm always watching your stuff, brother, and I think definitely just keep up what you're doing, man. You'll definitely go far. I recommend you guys actually go to his channel. If you have not seen his channel or subscribed to his channel, please go down there, show him some love, and because he's got some really good stuff. And overall, he's just an awesome person, man. All right, let's move on here. So the things that I'm looking for, guys, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to stay away from all the high-end books and everything, and I'm just going to kind of work on them on my own. So I'm going to be skipping down this wish list. Now, I know we've had a couple subscribers ask us, what is this program that we use? It's called CLZ Comics, and you can actually find that at collectorz.com right over here. And it's just basically a software program that you download from the website, where we use it to categorize and organize everything that we have within our collection. So with that said, and I've done a video on that too. So if you haven't seen that video, look at one of my past videos, and it basically shows you not necessarily a tutorial, but just kind of like an overview of the software itself and why I like it. Okay, moving on. First thing is Alias. I'm always looking for Alias, #1. And then the run from 23 all the way up to 28, and that's basically where it has the Purple Man, which you see in the Jessica Jones Netflix series right now. All right, moving on. I'm also looking for the all-new X-Men. This is a 3-part cover, and this is actually the first cover, which I do not own. I own the print of this, and I actually have the second and third part of these, and unfortunately I don't have this one. This is a Midtown Comics exclusive, to be honest with you. So it's one of those ones that I just can't find on eBay, and I've been searching for about a couple years now, and I just can't seem to get a hold of it. But anyways, if anybody has an extra copy of that, I'd definitely be more than happy to trade you something within my collection for that. All right, so the next one also that I want is the Amazing Spider-Man Presents Black Cat. This is the second cover, #1. This is J. Scott Campbell cover. I have the complete run of this series. However, this is the only cover I'm missing, and being that this is the J. Scott Campbell, and I really love the Black Cat, I wanted to get this in my collection as well. All right. All right, moving on. Let's go down to the Avengers. I'm also looking for Avengers #4. And this is just a one that I don't have in my collection that I'm hoping to get. It is a key issue, however, I don't think it's really up there. I can still find it on eBay for a fairly decent price. But if anybody has anything to trade, then I'd rather do a trade with that. All right, next one is the Batman and Harley Quinn one-shot. This one right here, it's starting to go down in price. For a while, it was really up there in the $200-300 ranges. I'm looking actually for the first print of this. So if anybody has anything that they want to trade with me on this one, then by all means, I would definitely love to trade, because as you guys know, I'm a big Harley fan, and I definitely want that to complete my uh, key Harley Quinn covers, I guess. All right, the next one is Captain America. Of course, I'm always looking out for Captain America 100, but if you have a Captain America 117, I'm always looking to get a hold of that for my collection as well. That's the first appearance of the Falcon. All right, Daredevil. Daredevil is the next one. I've got a whole crap ton of Daredevils I'm looking for, but I'm not going to go into all of them. It's basically the Frank Miller runs. But the first one on my list was definitely be 131. This is the full appearance of Bullseye and Daredevil. And then, of course, 158. This is the first Frank Miller within the Daredevils. So if you guys have anything or extra copies of or anything like that, or just want to trade what I'm going to show you later on, then I would love to get my hands on that as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move on. Next one is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange number 169. Doctor Strange 169. This is actually his. Now I don't know why they started 169, but this is actually his first series, his standalone series. So I'm definitely wanting to get that. I've always been a Doctor Strange fan when I was a kid. I remember reading his books when I was a little kid. Unfortunately, a lot of them I lost, but unfortunately, but I definitely would like to get my hands on that one if anybody wants to trade on that. And then moving on, let's go down to Inhumans number 1. Of course, with Inhumans and everything, this is a key issue. However, it's not really too high up there in price, so I think this could be a fair trade with some of the things that I have as well. Next I have is Iron Fist. Iron Fist number 1. Of course, I'm always looking out for number 1s, and this is definitely going to be something I would love to have in my collection. And also Iron Fist number 14, I'm sorry. And this is basically the first time that him and Sabretooth are going at it. So, all right. Now moving down, we'll go down to Lazarus. Now, Lazarus, I have the complete run of Lazarus, but these are some variant editions of the number 1. This is Lazarus number 1. This is one of the variant editions. That cover that you see right there, it's a black and white cover. And also looking for this cover, which you see right here. It's just a sexy, sexy cover. And then, of course, the side cover as well. I'm also looking for that. So if anybody has that or an extra or something that you see that you might want to trade, by all means, I'd probably be interested. All right, moving on. Marvel Premiere. I'm looking for Marvel Premiere number 15. This is the first appearance of Iron Fist. And just like the Doctor Strange, I grew up reading Iron Fist, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Conan, all those classic books that are starting to get way up in price right now. So, but if anybody has that, I'm definitely interested. And moving on, NYX. NYX is a modern book, however, number 3. It's the first appearance of X-23. And I missed out on this, unfortunately. I have her second appearance, but I don't have her first one. And I think I've got all the complete run of X-23 minus a few variant editions and what have you. But I definitely want to have this as part of my collection to basically caveat my X-23 collection. All right, moving on. We'll go down to Star Wars. Star Wars number 42. This is the first appearance of Boba Fett. And as you guys know, I really love Boba Fett. I'm a big fan of his. If you haven't seen my video where I did a review on a quarter scale statue of him, this has been on my list for quite some time. I'm just hoping to either get it for a good price, or fair price, I'm sorry, or trade it in for something that I already have that someone's looking for. Of course, I'm not trying to lowball anybody, but that's what I'm trying to within this community, hoping that we could help each other out when it comes to that. All right, Superman and Wonder Woman. Now, this is a modern comic. However, I just really love this cover. Just one of my favorite covers. This is the second cover of Superman and Wonder Woman number 3. Just an absolute beautiful cover, and I just love to have that in my collection. And next one is, wrong Superman. Superman number 75. This one right here is the Death of Superman. However, I have the first printing of this, but I don't have the second printing of this. So and I prefer this color, this cover. This is a really beautiful cover, so I definitely want this in my collection. All right, moving on. Let's go down here to Wonder Woman. Now this is Wonder Woman 601. This is the second cover. I have the complete all the Wonder Womans from 600 on up, but I have the regular covers and the variants of everything else except for this one. So this is the only one I need of the variant cover, and I actually have the statue too. So, and as you guys know, I like to have the books of the statues that I have. So hopefully, if anybody has this, then and they want to trade, then I definitely would be interested in this as well. And the last one that I have and that I'm looking for is X-23. This is number 2. This is the Vampire Variant Edition. I would love to have this one, guys. This would pretty much complete my run of the X-23 of Volume 3. This is the only variant cover I do not have. So if anybody would love to trade, and if they see anything they're interested in, by all means, let me know. All right, so I'll go ahead and cut this off right here, and that way I can go ahead and make the second part to it and show you guys exactly what I have left that I want to trade for any of the things that you've seen over here. And if you guys think I'm smoking crack of some of the things I want to trade, just let me know, okay, guys? I appreciate that. All right, everybody, so here is the second part of this video where I'm going to show you basically the things that I have to trade. And so just bear with me as I go through a few things. So the first on my list is I have Logan's Run number 6. And this basically has the appearance of, shoot, what's his name? Thanos on there. So one of those just sought out covers, and this is really in pristine condition here, guys. Just really gorgeous cover. So next thing I have is Spider-Woman number 1. Really gorgeous copy right here, very fine cover, so can't go wrong with that. I also have a Sensational She-Hulk number 1. This is the second volume, I believe it is. And then I also have the Savage She-Hulk number 1. That's the first one. And then I'm just going to kind of breeze through these real quick, guys. Warlock Chronicles number 1. And I also have Amazing Spider-Man number 36. Probably a good condition to very good. Yeah, I'll say a good condition because there's a little bit of a rippage right over here. I also have Amazing Spider-Man number 42. Amazing Spider-Man number 65. Amazing Spider-Man number 68. Amazing Spider-Man number 86. And Amazing Spider-Man number 90. That's the death of Captain Stacy. And I also have Amazing Spider-Man number 92. And let me move this over here, just kind of even it out. There we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 98, however, there's a bit of a crease right over here, so there was some damage to the cover, but nevertheless, I'd probably rate that a good to very good. I also have Batman number 2, New 52 number 2. This is the variant cover. I also have the all-new Wolverine, the local comic book shop day variant edition. This is a very limited edition right here. I think I've seen this on eBay going up to $150 to $200. I also have the Amazing Spider-Man number 4, first appearance of Silk. And you guys seen this one. Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Gwen number 1. This is the first print of that. I also have the Spawn Resurrection number 1. This is a black and white cover. It's the 1 in 100 variant to that. I also have the variant edition of Starfire number 2. The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 1. Volume 3, number 1. Beautiful cover right there. I also have Amazing Spider-Man number 1, variant edition by J. Scott Campbell. And then I also have this one. This is actually a connecting cover. Sorry about that. I just can't get it in there, can I? So there you go. That's a connecting cover. And then I also have Amazing Spider-Man number 2, J. Scott Campbell, Black Cat cover. I also have Thor number 6 variant cover. Alright, let's go ahead and move this one. Let's move these down. We're running out of room here. Then I also have Thor number 1, first print. And I also have all 4 of the Death of Wolverines. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All near mint condition. I also have Elektra number 1, signed by Greg Horn. This is Elektra number 3, also signed by Greg Horn. Number 4, also signed by Greg Horn. And number 5, I have Zombie vs. Cheerleaders, signed by Jamie Tyndall. Another one signed by Jamie Tyndall, Quest. I also have Conan number 16, 20 cents cover price on that one, very old. Alright. I also have some of the older Secret Wars as well. I have Secret Wars number 9, number 11, number 4, Secret Wars 2 number 4, Secret Wars 2 number 6, and Secret Wars number 2 number 8. Okay. Alright, moving on. I have X-Force number 1. I have X-Force number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Actually got 2 number 10s. Number 12. Number 19. And this is number 40, Deluxe Edition. Alright, those are all up for trade as well. Alright, let me move these down. And let's see, I have Rip Claw number 1. I also have Daredevil number 300. Morbius number 2. Vampirella number 9. Gorgeous cover on that one. Jungle Book number 1. Really beautiful cover. And let's see. I got a whole bunch of different Superman and Wonder Womans. I have Thor number 391. Actually got 2 of those. A Thor number 450. This is Wonder Woman number 222. 612. Let's see. And I have a whole bunch of extra Volume 3 Amazing Spider-Mans. Here's a J. Scott Campbell cover right there. That's number 51. I've got 2 of those. And and some older Conans as well. Older Conans, Conan 76, 82, 90, 154, 217, 220, 222, and 223. So as you guys see, nothing really major as far as the trades and everything goes, but those are some of the ones that I have, and some signed books and everything. But if you guys see anything you like, you might have an extra copy of something, by all means hit me up, let me know as far as the trades go. I'd be even willing to trade 2 or 3 or whatever, how many, to compensate for a specific one that I showed earlier, you know what I mean? So just kind of let me know and see what you guys think, if you're interested in anything, and hopefully we can do a trade. Alright guys, thanks a lot, appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves.